I had to fix my collar. I'm tripping out. My cousin's watching. She gets upset about my collar. Welcome in, everybody, to Show the Players Watch. Appreciate you, as always, for joining us. It's fun time. 1 in the morning. Glad you made it home. Didn't get pulled over. That's good on the consistency. We appreciate that. So, without further delay, let's get down to the business, people. And business being the operative word this week, because my guest is probably one of the most important people in our governmental system here in the city, ladies and gentlemen. Since 2006, she's had her hand on the Lucas County dollar, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, what does that mean? Well, she's the auditor. People, the county auditor joins us tonight, gang. None other than Miss Anita Lopez. All right? Yeah, that's a real deal. It's getting serious. Guest clientele is getting real. They're coming through, everybody, letting it be known. So, with that, we all know the new casino opened this week to a resounding success, or so we hear. Now, how will all that work into the Glass City economy? Well, we'll see what Ms. Lopez has to say about that, too. She'll sit in on the panel with us and discuss that. We also visit with our friends over at GSPN, ladies and gentlemen. First break. Something new. What? Yeah, brand new stuff. So we're going to join Jamil Hill, Skip Bayless, and StevenA.Smith. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, real serious. Find out what's the better cookie choice, everybody, Oreo or Chips Ahoy. So we'll see how that goes, have some fun with them, and we will find out. And also, everybody, you know we got all the regular fun. Music is in here, silliness. Stay tuned. Let's go. It's time for fun. Game Savvy Late Night. Busy!
Game Savvy Late Night, brought to you in part by Gold Ribbon Trophies, awards for sporting and banquet events. We'll build and customize any way you like. Engravings welcome. Contact Steve at goldribbontrophies.com. Gold Ribbon Trophies, 776 Carlton. Plan your party with A through Z Rentals. We have everything from seating to decoration and more. A through Z Rentals, 5848 Door Street. Soiree Wedding and Event Planners. Awarded 2012 Bride's Choice Award on weddingwire.com. Contact Kim or Denise at soireetoledo.com or Facebook. Remy's Gentlemen's Club, 707 Matt Singer. Free entry Wednesdays when you mention Game Savvy. Remy's, where the true ballers play. Powell's Beauty Supply. Supply your beauty at Powell's. 901 Nebraska. Stop in, mention Game Savvy for special offers.
All right, welcome back in, everybody. Thank you for joining us as always. Now, my guest tonight, to say the least, is one of the most important figures in our community, and since 2006, this University of Toledo alum and former school board member has been handling your money, Lucas County. So please welcome the Lucas County Auditor, Miss Anita Lopez. How are you?
Thank you very much. Thank you so much
for coming by. Appreciate that.
Thank
I know
you.
you're a very busy woman, and again, coming in here, very risky. So again, I have to give you credit for that. You know, a lot of people, you know, they get leery coming to talk to me. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. With that said, ma'am, now, I understand first and foremost you're a big sports fan, or at least as it pertains to your young sons and going to watch them. That's something I read in the bio. So how true is that?
Love them. Baseball, soccer, football, and basketball. So it's a busy season every time. Right. And they're great, and they love it, and there's nothing like seeing your children compete.
Okay, now what's your favorite sport, though? Watching all, because there's a lot of different things going on.
Football. Love football.
Really?
And love soccer. So.
Okay, well, and real quick, obviously I hadn't thought of this, but since you brought it up, how do you feel as a mom, and obviously a lot of controversy surrounding football, head injuries, this kind of thing, and all of that. How do you feel about that?
As long as the children learn early what's happening now, they can learn from these experiences. Right. I mean, it's a game at the end of the day, and we don't want people to be hurt. We realize they're fathers, their children, and so as they grow up into adults, hopefully they can learn from the mistakes of adults and learn to be the better generation.
So with that, Miss UT grad, Miss Lucas County Auditor, what is that like, though? The Lucas County Auditor, I mean, you're handling quite a bit of money, or maybe in our case, not so much. But what's that office like? You know, so what's going on there, Ms. Lopez?
Well, the auditor is the chief fiscal officer, and so we work with all the other elected officials, and all their transactions go through our office.
Okay.
And so we're sort of the checks and balances for the entire county.
Right.
And that sort of makes us sometimes the bad guy with them, because it's our job to work with them to make sure they're in compliance with the law.
Okay.
And the treasurer actually touches the money.
Right.
We sort of track it with them.
Okay.
And then with the values of properties, which is really important for us, we issue the value of property for every parcel in Lucas County.
Okay.
And that ultimately impacts their property taxes.
Okay.
And so that's primarily what we're known for, is watching the money and also the value of property.
Okay, well, and I'm glad you said that too, and clarifying that, because I was trepidatious about going down that street, because somebody may see this and say, oh, well, here's the auditor. Well, the economy is obviously not in the greatest state right now, so let's blame her. But again, you said, hey, we're just here to keep everybody in compliance with the law. We're not responsible with what the elected officials are actually doing, with the money.
Well, ultimately, though, it's our job to sort of be the big dog and say, you need to do it right, or we're going to have to put our hands on you and help you correct it. So.
Well, are you going to put your hands on some people? Because the people are out right now, they're upset. The money, what's going on, Ms. Lopez? Where are we going with this thing?
Well, what we do is we work with the elected officials to get them on target,
right.
And we work with the other departments and agencies to get them on track and help them do their job. Right. And unfortunately, every time you work with folks, there's always going to be challenges. It's just like children in football.
Right.
You have to work with people, identify what they've done wrong, and help them get back on track.
Right.
And ultimately, we have to work together to help impact the economy.
Right.
Directly, I don't deal with running. I can't run their offices for them.
Sure.
Sometimes I wish I could, but I can't run them for them. So the auditor really works with everyone. We work with the state level, we work with the school boards, we work with the city, we work with the county offices, because we're always dispersing funds to every government entity that receives funds from property taxation.
With that, ma'am, now you've come in. I know you have some projects that are going on, and one in particular that you really wanted to kind of highlight tonight.
Yes.
There's the reevaluation thing going. There's some home information, something that the people need to know.
Yes, very important, and that's why we want to be on the show, to talk to everyone, all those late night watchers,
right.
To say, if you receive a letter from the auditor's office this year, we're responsible for doing the revaluation for every property.
Okay.
And you'll receive this important notice. And we want individuals to understand that this year we did a complete inspection of the entire property, and we're going to issue a value that ultimately will impact the taxation for your bill. In addition to the levies that are passed, this value will be used in that formula to calculate the property taxes. So it's important that if you receive this information and you have questions about it, or you think that the value we issued to your property is too high or too low, that we expect you and we encourage you to give us feedback. However, if you think we did it perfect, then there's no need to contact us. But we really believe in an office of transparency, that citizens have a role in this process. It is our job to try to make sure it is as accurate as possible. But however, because of the economy and all the challenging sales, it's really been a historical time to be the auditor, because we've had such a declining economy and sale prices on homes have declined drastically. It's been a struggling market. And so that mark is constantly moving. And so we're trying to stay in touch with it. But if we, under law, are not permitted to go into someone's home, we may not see any changes or damages or something from internal. We're only allowed to be external. And so it's very important that there's a give and take of information. And our number is 419-213-4406. This is an auditor's office that is elected by the people. We know who our boss are, and that the boss we work for are the citizens and businesses of Lucas County. And so we want to inform them so they do not feel intimidated to call us. We are going to be eager, friendly. Our number one goal is superior customer service for the public, and make sure that they feel that what we do is fair and equitable, and we're looking out for their interests.
Hey, there it is. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Lucas County Auditor. She's good. I see why you took over. 13-year incumbent. congratulations to
Thank
you for
you
taking it
so
over.
much.
I mean, she's a real deal. Ms. Lopez, will you hang around with us, talk about the casino and some things later in the panel? We're going to have some fun. Hang
Great.
out with us.
Look forward to it.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Miss Anita Lopez, the Lucas County Auditor. We'll be right back. People will be on the panel. We got first break. We're silly. It's crazy. The auditor's here. Money, money, money. We'll be right back.
Well, now that you know all the players are watching, what are you waiting for? To advertise your business, organization, or event on Game Savvy TV, just give us a call. Or call the Savvy Television headquarters at 213-842-7225. Game Savvy Late Night. It's the show the players watch. It's the mid-month margarita mixer. Strongest margaritas in the city. June 17th, we open at 6. Club Status, 3122 Airport.
All right, everybody. Welcome back, Late Night Heads. Discussion time. And it's been all the rage. Anticipation has been high surrounding the new casino, which opened for business this week. So, since we have our lovely county auditor joining us tonight, we thought, hey, why not discuss it? And let's see what's really going on and how this is going to affect your economy, Lucas County. We will welcome in, again, like I said, Miss Anita Lopez. You got Risa down there, and of course, Brother Patterson on the end. Thanks, guys. How's everything going? Good to see you all.
Wonderful, wonderful, exciting week.
Yeah,
All
Miss
in.
Lopez. Yeah,
I'm
thank
all
you
in.
for being here, and doing this part. Now, this part is where it gets a little tricky. Obviously, again, like we mentioned, big deal. High anticipation for quite some time coming into Lucas County, this whole casino thing. I guess I would start your opinions on that. Just in general, good, bad, or indifferent. It's here now. What are your thoughts?
Well, we're hoping that the revenue, clearly from the government entities and the public services we want to provide the citizens, that the revenue that will be generated is going to help benefit our community.
Right.
Some of the government entities that have been struggling to provide services look forward to the increased revenue, and that's the place we want someone counting the money.
Right.
So that it comes back, it's accounted for, and that it delivers all that's been promised. So we want high-paying jobs. We want the casino to recognize that promises were made through the legislation that was passed to get it in our community, and hopefully they're going to keep their promises, and I think it's our responsibility as elected officials to make sure they're accountable.
Absolutely. I mean, you guys, okay, so street level, what's the deal, man? I mean, Tavon, okay, we got a casino in town. Everybody wants to go. This is a high volume area for the show off, as we know.
Yeah,
So,
well, I've prepared my Ocean's 11 scene for the casino already. I bought a cheap suit. Now, I don't have any money to gamble, but it'll be interesting. I just think it's going to be amazing because now all of a sudden everybody has money, and I'm trying to figure out where it all came from.
Yeah, there you go.
And
That's
it's,
right.
So it'll be interesting. I've always thought of when I think of casinos that the big cities have them, so that brings more crime. That's exactly what we don't need. But so it'll be interesting. I haven't been inside yet, but once I do, like I said, I'll have on my cheap suit. I'll probably be on the slots, whatever's the cheapest machine. Pretty much, that's where I'll be.
We hope that we provide that support in the community, that people should not be going to blow their entire check or blow money that should be going to child support. We want people to recognize that this is an entertainment, and it should not be the problem solver, or you should not put your financials at risk. Right. And again, that's us talking about that, but a lot of people made promises about this casino that it was going to provide solid jobs and that they were going to use those dollars to come help benefit the community. That's how they sold it to us. That's how they sold it to voters to pass it. And jobs, jobs, jobs. And so we better cash in on those jobs.
Well, I mean, the job creation is definitely something that's really, really great for the community. I mean, I know a lot of people now that are working at the casino that weren't before, so that is definitely something positive that's going on.
Well, and it's not the only thing that's going to save our community. Let's not get lost.
Right.
Okay, let's stay focused. Let's stay focused on the prize. I mean, this is just one little drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
We need businesses to come back. I hope no elected official sits there and says, oh, all the problems are solved now because the casino is here. That is not the answer. So we just need to make sure that everyone who's in office keeps their promises. And they're supposed to, deliver on economic development.
I will say that it is a step in the right direction, though, just for job creation and the economy here. So
I would be curious to see if, like, the city officials, like, if you guys ever rally up and go out there and have, like, a business meeting. I would like to see the city officials out there, just not gambling it up, but, I'd like to see the city officials in there.
I don't know if the public would like that I'm...
I think they will. I mean, we see Mary Bell everywhere else.
Well, hey, let's not go there.
And on that note, the mayor never comes in here to talk to us. Thank you, Brother Patterson. We appreciate that. But again, Ms. Lopez, thank you so much for joining us on this. So we say, hey, accountability, we got to have it. That's what you had. So everything that was promised, you want it done.
Absolutely. If not, we're going to have to run them out.
holding you
She
accountable.
already told, she said earlier, talking about putting his hands on you. You
Accountability.
know what it is.
It's all about accountability.
Brother Patterson, we got Risa. Thank you guys as always. Good job. Ms. Lopez again. Thank you for joining us again. And we still have some more fun for you, so you're not getting away just yet. Hang out after another break. We will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Casino, all that now, fun time. We'll be right back, people. When we return, we'll join our friends over at GSPN. First break, Skip, Jamil, and Stephen A. Oh boy, we'll be right back, everybody.
Game Savvy Late Night, brought to you in part by Climatic Productions, original sound, production, and recording. Call 419-290-4848. The Butler, Master Barber, changing lives one haircut at a time. Call 419-407-0880. And Toledo City Paper. Remy's Gentlemen's Club. Mention Game Savvy for free entry. Wednesdays with 99-cent margaritas. Ladies Night, Thursdays. Ladies free all night. Remy's Gentlemen's Club, where the ballers play. Open noon to 2:30 a.m. 7 days a week. 707 Matzinger.
Make sure y'all let somebody know Saturday and Sunday, right here at the park. Oh, here we go.
Prestige Production.
Quit! I make people stop playing.
And they can't see us. I don't care who it is.
Y'all make sure y'all let somebody know.
Welcome into GSPN's First Break. I'm Jamel Hill, in for the vacationing Jay Crawford. This is the show that embraces debate of any kind. Joining me as always at the debate desk, to my left, the ever-present Skip Bayless, and to my right, the incomparable and dashing StevenA.Smith.
How's it going, buddy?
Money hot topics are on deck today, so let's get right to it, gentlemen. A big nationwide debate has been brewing. The entire nation is buzzing on this one, the Facebook question of the day, as voted by you, the fans. What is the better cookie, Oreo or Chips Ahoy? So, Stephen A., let us know, what is your favorite cookie?
Let me just say this, starting off, once again, to my dear friend, Skip Bayless. Oreo, by far, really don't understand why we're even having this debate. Oreos kind of revolutionized the cookie, kind of revolutionized snacks in a whole different atmosphere. I don't even think Chips Ahoy and Oreos can even be debated. It can't be compared or what have you. I just don't get it. I'll just say this, Oreo cookies, double stuffed. I'll leave it at that.
You have to have a little bit more backup than that. I mean, what do you think? What, Chips Ahoy's or Oreos?
Well, I do agree with Stephen A. Reluctantly, we rarely agree. Because
We rarely agree on
That's
anything.
true. That is true.
this shouldn't be a debate. Because much like your best friend Prince James, Oreo softens in crunch time. You enjoy a soggy cookie as soon as it dips into milk, whereas Chips Ahoy, a brand which has been around for seems like hundreds of years, continues to keep the same structure, the same crunchy taste, dipped into milk 3 or 4 times, something you can always enjoy, unlike the fraud of a cookie, Oreo.
I mean, do you agree with what he's saying? Does the Oreo really fall apart when it gets down into crunch time?
Oh, is he finished? He's finished. Oh, okay. Let me explain something to you, Mr. Skip Bayless. First of all, how disrespectful you are to Nabisco, to the Oreo, to children all over the world who are going to class and trading off cookies, and nobody's giving away an Oreo for Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy? Really? Are you going there? Let me first of all, big ups to Oreo. It is their 100th year anniversary. I don't know what this guy was talking about with the chocolate chip cookie. First of all, I think Chips Ahoy is a fraud within themselves because there's a better cookie, a better chocolate chip cookie by the name of Famous Amos. And I think all of my hood people, all of my people around the urban area could contest to that. We'll go for Famous Amos before we go for a Chips Ahoy. But let me tell you something else. Oreo cookies, there are so many ways, unlike your friend, Tim Tebow, who is so one-dimensional and can't throw the Oreo cookie too many ways. You can slam dunk it. Yeah, you let it sit in there and melt. Hey, by the time it melts, you can have chocolate milk. There's a diverse way there. Also, you can turn it on. They had a great slogan a couple years back, unlock the magic. Twist it into kids all over the world. Unlocking the magic, Oreo cookies. I don't understand why you would let you come out of your mouth so disrespectful and pathetic. It baffles me. It really baffles me.
I understand.
That he would sit up here across from me and say that Chips Ahoy, of all cookies, you would have been better off saying tag-alongs from Girl Scouts before saying Chips Ahoy. Oh my God.
Wouldn't you say that chocolate chip is a classic cookie, though? I mean, is there really a comparison here, Skip?
First of all, Jamil, I think it's about time for a Chips Ahoy cookie because Stephen A. just spoke all the way through lunch and into dessert.
Well, it needs to be said. It just needs to be said.
And you bring up my friend Tim Tebow, and guess what? Tim Tebow's cookie of choice is Chips Ahoy. Tim Tebow, everybody's All-American, everybody's hero, Mr. New York Jet, the man who will be starting for the Super Bowl New York Jets this year. Prefers Chips Ahoy.
Here we go.
Okay, now let's spin it this way. Focusing on Chips Ahoy, why is Chips Ahoy better? I know that they have the two kinds, crunchy versus chewy. Does that diversity make them better than Oreo?
Absolutely not. I would love for him to say so. I would love for him to say yes.
I will say yes, Stephen A. Because
wish
a
there was
Chips
milk in my cup
Ahoy
right now.
is a traditional family American cookie. What do you leave out for Santa Claus every year? You leave a Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookie and a tall glass of milk. You don't leave an Oreo cookie, and it'll be soggy and mushy by the time Santa Claus gets it. You can give it to his reindeer. You give him a Chips Ahoy.
First of all,
Nothing
let me
says
say this.
America
First of all,
like
let
a
me
Chips
say
Ahoy
this.
cookie.
I'll say this. First of all, I'm not leaving anything out for Santa Claus because one, he's not real. Secondly,
Of course you would hate Santa Claus.
Secondly, why would I?
Your best
Why
friend's
wouldn't I?
Allen Iverson.
Why
and
wouldn't I?
Everyone in Philadelphia
Why?
hates Santa Claus.
Why wouldn't I?
You would boo him if he
Why
came down
wouldn't I?
this chimney right now.
Why wouldn't I? You should boo him too because he didn't leave Tebow throwing lessons, I'll tell you that. He didn't leave Tebow that. You should hate Santa Claus too for being an unreal character and leaving out cookies. And that's how roaches and rats get in your house, when you're just leaving out snacks for people who's coming down a chimney. Get out of here. Oh my God, disrespect. Oh, it's amazing.
Well, okay,
it's amazing.
guys, that's that. That's the way the cookie crumbles. We move on to the next topic.
Oh, what were we talking about?
Well, before that, let's go ahead and go to break. This is GSPN's first break. We'll be right back.
Well, now that you know all the players are watching, what are you waiting for? To advertise your business, organization, or event on Game Savvy TV, just give us a call. or call the Savvy Television headquarters at 213-842-7225. Game Savvy Late Night. It's the show the players watch.
Welcome in once again, everybody, to the GSL 90-second news. I'm Andre Savage.
And I'm Danny Curry.
And in local news.
Hey, Toledo, where is everybody getting the cash to gamble at the casino?
That's a good question.
How could you go all in when the treasurer says we're broke?
Wow, yes.
Quit the crap, pay your child support, and bet
I paid
on that.
mine. That's what's up.
Now a note from the Lucas County Auditor.
Oh, boy, this is good.
Hi, I'm Anita Lopez, and I want to let you know that we have issued a missing alert for the Locos Taco
Whoa!
that has gone missing.
I really like that taco.
No taco will be left behind
Taco
in
right?
my county. If you have any information on the whereabouts of this taco, please call 419-213-4406. And now, Tavon with the sports.
Hey! NBA Conference Finals. Experience versus athleticism. Coach Pop has his Spurs getting nasty, and the Celtics are now the new spokes team for Icy Hot. Risa, crop report.
Uh-oh, here it is.
All medical-grade shipments coming in from the south may appear to be more fruitful this summer. However, many of your home gardens may suffer intense sun damage in the heat of an upcoming drought. So, it's tax season.
Uh-oh, price gouging. Hey! Here we go. Jeezy.
T-Boss from TOC had her Honda Odyssey repo. She hasn't made a payment on it in 2 years. So I guess she'll be hanging out the passenger side in the best friend's ride, trying to holler at G.
That's sexy cool right there.
And there you have that. And this has been the GSL 90-second news.
You got it?
Yeah, I do. For Danny Curry, Risa Gobaya, Nita Cherie, Tavon Patterson, and the Lucas County Auditor, Anita Lopez. I'm Andre Savage. We'll see you next time.
It's the mid-month margarita mixer. Strongest margaritas in the city. June 17th, we open at 6. Club status, 3122 Airport.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you as always. Another one in the books. We appreciate you for joining us. It's been a blast. GSL, everybody. We had the Lucas County Auditor in here. Give it up for Ms. Lopez, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate that. And these two, GSPN right here. First break, Jamil on this side. StevenA, Skip, Insanity. Well done, Saturday Night Live. Holler at us. Your boy, Pharaoh. Hey, come on, man. This is what it is right here. So again, salute these gentlemen, everybody. Thank you as always. Music, we have fun in here. We do it. We'll see you next week, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you will join us. Hey, we just hope to be here. And you have no idea how serious I am. So on that note, we go. And we'll see you next time. I hope next week, everybody. Thank you, Ms. Lopez. Everybody, good night. GSL, people.